Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Wonky Wacky Words Wednesday with your host, Mr. Francis. For anyone tuning in for the very first time, Wonky Wacky Words is a series dedicated to introducing you to the wonkiest, the wackiest, most fun to say words that actually exist. Why, you may ask? Because wacky sounding words are totally epic! Yeah. Today, before we jump into the word, I have another shameless plug. But this time, it's not about In the Mirror. It is about my live interview on Instagram on Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, with the multi-award winning author LaQuisha Malone, the woman behind Strawberry Lit magazine. For those of you who have never heard of it, this magazine allows for upcoming and new authors to be seen and to see, so they get to learn more about the industry and they get to promote themselves. It's a wonderful initiative. You will hear more about it if you follow all my posts on Instagram throughout the week, but trust me, it's gonna be a blast. And that ends my shameless plug. Alright, so let's jump into it. Today's word is very fun to say. Today's word is none other than bamboozle. Yes. Now, bamboozle is a word that many of us have heard before, maybe in movies or read it in books, but we might not have been sure it was a real word. Well, it is. And bamboozle means to win or deceive in an underhanded manner, or to throw off completely, to confuse, to basically mess with someone's mind. That is bamboozling. So an example of a bamboozling situation could be, remember my car salesman when we were talking about smarmy? So that smarmy car salesman approaches you and tells you that this right here is an excellent deal. He tells you everything that you want to hear, and then when you leave, the car breaks down on you. And then when you leave, you realize that you wasted your money. Or then when you leave, you realize he overcharged you. You were bamboozled. Yeah. Being bamboozled isn't fun, but saying bamboozle, that is the fun part. So it's bam, like Bam Bam from the Flintstones. Boo, boo. Oh, it's Halloween time. Boo, like a ghost. And zul, so like dazzle, zul. Bamboozle, bamboozle. Bamboozle has several forms, so let's go into them. So if I were to use normal bamboozle in a sentence, I can say, I bamboozle my brother as often as I can. Then there is bamboozles, so that's singular present tense. So she bamboozles her sister. Yeah, she bamboozles her sister daily. Then there is bamboozled, past tense. So he is bamboozled by his parents. It's probably not a nice one. He is bamboozled by his sister. I guess that's better. Siblings bamboozling each other is probably more common. And then there is bamboozlement. Now, bamboozlement is a different part of speech, but I haven't given you any of the parts of speech yet, so you will have to wait. But if I were to use bamboozlement in a sentence, I would say that speech was an attempt at bamboozlement. Then there is bamboozling. He is always bamboozling his friends. Maybe he's not that nice. Yeah. So in all those forms that I just gave you, only one of them is a different part of speech. That would be the one that I said is bamboozlement. Yeah, that one is the only one that's a different part of speech. But can you guess what these parts of speech are? Note, it's to bamboozle. Yes, it is a verb. Because verbs are doing words. It's the act of confusing someone. It's the act of winning through underhanded means. As such, it is a verb. And the other one, bamboozle meant, that one is a noun. It is a noun because it's the name of what the person is trying to do. So we have the verb, bamboozle, bamboozles, bamboozled, and bamboozling. And we have the noun, bamboozle met. Yeah. Did you know that this word is actually around 300 years old? So you can imagine how long we've been hearing it and quite possibly wondering, is this real? It might sound a little too wacky to be real, but it is. And that's why it's so satisfying. So, don't be bamboozled. Just join me in my journey of wonky words. You won't regret it. And just like that, that was our wonky wacky word for this Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday for our wonky wacky word weekend with your host, Janicia Francis. And remember to tune in on Thursday for my mind-blowing interview with LaQuisha Malone. Note, it's on Instagram. So if you have not followed me yet, you should. And for more fun with words, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at. Alright guys, see you all tomorrow for the live. Have a wonderful day and see you all on Saturday as well. Bye bye bye. Background music by the prodigy himself, Zahir Muhammad.